sort of discomfort under your nails, and you will for a while, for a few days and weeks and months maybe. It's going to be like a new sensation for you, and you're going to really enjoy that sensation. You really are going to take a great deal of pride and a great deal of pleasure in the ease in which you allow those nails to grow long and shapely. And you'll find yourself now in the future, maybe every Saturday night before you go out, just manicuring those nails, as getting a file and just filing those nails, manicuring them beautifully. And you're just going to take a great deal of pride and pleasure in doing this. And each time you do this, it's going to become easier and easier for you. We'll just rehearse it now one more time to make sure that it's there. Your right hand is coming up now. That's a dream, and show me that you're dreaming. That's right. You hear the word stop, stop, stop. Very powerfully, the back of your mind and your hand goes away as you get that imagery of that microscopic life, and wow, you're doing something different with your hands. That's excellent. You're doing very well. And already I want to thank your subconscious mind now, Adrian, for doing this for you for one whole week. For 7 whole days, your deeper mind has kept your nails growing long and shapely, and your deeper mind will continue to do this for you each and every day, and for the rest of your days. And all of those things and all of those situations now that used to previously upset you, these now are going to be the very things which will bring calmness and relaxation to you. And the more now that they would previously upset you, and now the more they will calm you, why now the more they will relax you, relaxing now beautifully, peacefully, and completely, deeper and deeper, and deeper still. That's right, deeper and deeper and deeper still. Beautifully relaxed, deeply relaxed, extremely relaxed, going deeper and deeper and deeper still. Each and every day that goes by now, you're just taking a great deal of pride and a great deal of pleasure in the ease in which you're gaining more control over your mind, your body, and your spirit, and all your affairs, even at work and out socializing. Every part of your life is improving more and more each day. That's right. That's right. And I want to thank your subconscious mind also now for experimenting with you, for allowing you to change your eating habits. That's right. And you've told me earlier on that already your deeper mind has allowed you to eat vegetables on 2 separate occasions during the week. And as you ate those vegetables, you felt more comfortable with them, felt more relaxed with them. That's right. And each and every day that goes by now, you're going to improve more and more. You realize that when you're a child, that certain things happen. And sometimes when we are children, that's where we learn our behaviors. And as a child, you discovered that you didn't have to eat vegetables if you said no. And you made that decision a long time ago. But now, as you realize how and when you made that decision, that you felt you could control what was on your plate, you may have realized that was okay when you're about 4 or 5. But now you are a young man of 23, and you realize now that things can change and rearrange for you. You're a totally different guy than you was back then. You're finding now that as the years go by, you're getting certain insights of where you learn to believe the belief that you didn't have to eat these things. Now you're learning how you can change those beliefs, change those taste buds. That's right. And each and every day that goes by, you're finding yourself relaxing more and more. Relaxing deeper and deeper and deeper still. Beautifully relaxed, deeply relaxed, extremely relaxed. Each and every day now, you're going to feel better and better about experimenting with your taste buds and learning how to appreciate new flavors and textures and becoming more relaxed with the feelings of the vegetables in your mouth, just like a child learning to walk. I wonder how much times did you fall down before you finally got up and learned to walk? Perhaps thousands of times. But eventually you got your balance. And I suppose life is about balance. Balancing things very well. And as you balance your home life with your work life, with your sleep life, in the same way you need to balance your food with proteins and vegetables and minerals. And finding that balance within yourself. And I know you're a roofer. And I know you've got balance. And I know you're good at balancing there on those roofs. And you know how to plan your work very well. And how to make sure all the material is there for you. So you can put these roofs together. A very responsible job. A very exacting job. But a job that can only be done if you got all the ingredients together. And I suppose our bodies are a bit like that as well. As we get all the ingredients together, that you can grow strong and healthy and vibrant. And you're finding now that as each and every day that goes by, that you're experimenting with all kinds of vegetables, finding that balance within you. And you're finding now that you are enjoying wholesome vegetables. You're enjoying experimenting with new foods. You're enjoying the feel and the texture of the foods. And you're finding now that as you are ingesting the vegetables into your system, you're doing this wonderfully. And as you do so, you're finding that all the nutrients and vitamins and minerals from those vegetables are going straight into your bloodstream, into your blood system, carrying all the vitamins into your system, into the muscles, into the arteries and veins, through your nervous system, going to the muscles to make you look stronger and healthier and more handsome each day. You feel healthier now each and every day that goes by because of all the vegetables you are introducing into your system. That's right. And you find yourself now eating a very, very wide selection of vegetables. You feel physically healthier to enjoy meeting new friends at work, being more relaxed and calm, looking fresher, your skin a lot clearer, especially as you're meeting the opposite sex. You have abundant energy to complete each and every task every day in a wonderful way. You're feeling more energized at home, at work, and in all social situations. That's right, and you're just taking a great deal of pride and a great deal of pleasure as you find yourself increasing your quantities of vegetables each day. You're going to start off with a small spoonful, then maybe after a few weeks an egg cupful, or maybe a cupful each day of each type of vegetable. Then you're going to find yourself enjoying these more and more. You're just going to learn how to do this in your own time, in your own way. And each and every day that goes by, you're finding your attitude to vegetables changing dramatically. You weren't born to like Denny's sausages. You acquired a taste for these. And of course, it's unbelievable to think that some vegetarians would find a Denny's sausage abhorrent. But they do. And that's very interesting, isn't it? Because lots of people who become vegetarians were Denny's sausage eaters once upon a time, but then they became vegetarians and they got converted over. And it's amazing how people's tastes can change from time to time. And I'm wondering how quickly your subconscious mind is going to allow you to change your tastes. I'd never suggest you that you would not eat a Denny's sausage. Of course you would. But I'm just wondering what a Denny's sausage would feel like in your mouth if it was mixed with beautiful carrots and turnips. And maybe a small bit of spinach as well. I'm just wondering what that looked like or tasted like. It's a funny sensation mixing those ingredients together in your mouth. And just allowing it to swallow and going into your system. It doesn't matter how they're mixed in your system, I suppose. Your body will absorb them in a different way. But everybody's body absorbs these vegetables and sausages in all kinds of different ways. That's right. But you're finding now that your system is absorbing those vegetables. You're finding that your skin is improving. And you're going to know this because each morning when you wash your face, you're going to be amazed at how shiny and how light and how your skin glows with healthy energy as the nutrients from the vegetables finds its way through your bloodstream into the very cells in your face, through your bloodstreams, through those blood vessels. That's right. And as the muscle tissues absorb the nutrients of the vegetables, you'll find your muscles expanding and the muscle tissue becoming stronger and healthier and more vibrant and more pliant. And you're finding now that you're going to view all kinds of different vegetables on your plate. And as you see them on your plate, you're going to find that your desire for them will increase more and more as each day goes by. I'm not quite sure how that's going to happen for you. I'm not quite sure how your deeper mind is going to do this for you. But I do know this, that your deeper mind wants what's best for you. It wants you healthy, strong, and vibrant in every way. And you'll find that your desire for these vegetables increases more and more each and every day that passes. That's right. And as you see the sausages and smell those sausages on your plate, and just feel those good feelings in your body as you do so, you're going to find that you're going to have exactly the same good feeling in your body as you take a small bit of carrot and parsnip and turnip and broccoli and cabbage and tomatoes and lettuce and maybe lots of other different types of food as well. You're finding now that your taste buds are changing. Your taste buds are changing. Your taste buds are changing. Your taste buds are changing, growing, expanding, changing each day. And it's amazing, psychologists tell us we get a new body every 9 months. And I really would like to see you in 9 months' time to see all of those changes taking place in your body as you're building a solid body, a solid, healthy, strong body. As you build a house from the foundation upwards, you're finding that as you mix the cement to pour that foundation, how solid it becomes. In the same way, you're finding now that vegetables are those foundations, those building blocks for a strong, healthy body. That's right. And you're finding now that your desire for vegetables increasing more and more. That's right. As you're finding now, in the same way that you're realizing that you're going to view protein and such as meat and chicken and sausages and fish maybe, and these are protein. And you're finding now that you may find yourself mixing these things together with vegetables. You're going to be amazed at the different colors and types of vegetables that are available today. Sometimes I walk to the market here, very near the clinic here. And it's amazing as you look through the market, the cacophony of colors that are there, from all the different fruits and vegetables, all of them full of vitamins and minerals, and all the amino acids which are needed to build a strong, healthy body. And I wonder sometimes why God made carrots orange and tomatoes red and parsnips white and beans green and brown and white and cabbage and spinach and broccoli and celery green. I'm not quite sure why they all have different colors. Perhaps because it's a bit like a bee who's attracted to bright flowers, and why birds are attracted to berries. I'm not sure as a bee knows what honey is when it's sucking in all of that nectar and pollen out of the flowers. But I do know that your body realizes that it can absorb all the vitamins, all the amino acids, all the minerals. It knows how to make your body strong and healthy and vibrant. Your body knows how to do this naturally, whether you realize it or not. It does this automatically. And you're going to find now that your body is going to thank you in so many different ways for allowing you to become strong and healthy and vibrant. And you know this is happening because in the morning you get up full of energy, full of vitality. You know this because you're feeling more secure and safe and balanced as you're doing your work each day. You know this because when the girls look at you in that special way, and they look at your skin, and look at your nails, and notice how healthy that guy is, because that sends out a very strong signal to the opposite sex. Hey, this guy is healthy and strong. He can provide for me for the rest of my life. And you're finding now that as you think about these things, you're going to be amazed at all the signals that are going to be projected outwards from you. Unconscious signals. It's as though every cell of your body is telling people, hey, I am strong and healthy and vital. And that's because the vegetables in your system are being activated. That's right. I was thinking earlier about the Irish famine. It wasn't so very long ago. But I remember my grandmother telling me a story about all the people who used to come from the villages and towns to the seaside where she lived, and a lot of the people died. And the whole population was decimated. I think half the population either emigrated or died because of the famine. And that was because they all depended on one type of food, the potato. They forgot about the vegetables for some reason. But my grandmother was showing me on the seashore one day. She said to me, look at the seashore and tell me, what do you see? And I looked and I said, I don't see anything except rocks. And she said, look again, what do you see? Rocks and seaweed and sea. And then she began to poke with her walking stick and unearthed some rocks. And underneath the rocks were crabs and eels and all kinds of fish. And she said, on the seashore, there's a feast there. And just further out, there's loads of fish there. I said, Ireland is a small country. There was no need for one person to die. But people forgot. They only had one way of doing things. They forgot about all the other different ways they could nourish themselves. And I was reading about the famine not so long ago, and I read of a story of this family who actually put on weight during the famine, and you were curious how they did so. And they discovered these boys every morning went out and they picked up snails, and they ate those snails, and as a result of that they put on weight. And in France, those same snails are called escargot, and they are sold in the top restaurants, and they're very tasty. In fact, the way they present them. But I certainly wouldn't eat a snail in Ireland, but when I was in France, I gave it a try. And I was amazed that when they were covered in beautiful gravy and sauces and other things mixed in with them, that they were extremely tasty. It was like eating a fish. It was so beautiful. But it took me a while to change my thoughts about it. But when I began to think of it simply as protein and nothing else, then I was fine. It's just a different way of doing things. I wouldn't like to tell you all the horrible things they eat in different countries, but they do so. In all these exotic countries, there's different types of food to eat. I certainly wouldn't like to eat a rat here, but in some countries it's quite a delicacy. But I'm sure if I was in a situation where I had to, and I know many prisoners of war,